before it just was all fuzzy, like I was underwater, and I couldn't barely see. It was like just darkening my vision. It was horrible.
Apparently we need a new modem. It's taking forever to upload videos right now. This thing's just taking forever. So Matt and I are going to head out to the garage, and we need to dial his scooter, and while we're trying to work on that, we're going to try and see if we can get the moped charged up, which we haven't been able to do before. I wanted to do these things at the beginning of summer, but hey, you know, the end of summer is better than not at all, right? So what exactly is dialing a scooter, dude?
So, basically so right now, it goes all like that, makes really loud noise.
Sounds all clanky and not tight.
And this all like moves around. Basically,
wow.
Dialing a scooter basically is tightening all that up so it sounds smooth and quiet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you know it was called dialing before?
Honestly,
I
no.
didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we got to dial that scooter and see if we can charge that moped. See if we can get that thing dialed, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, dude, well, it looks like your X Games one might be dead, but at least we kind of salvaged your old one.
Yeah.
And see how it works. Oh man, that's what the heck is it? Oh.
No, they're supposed to do that.
Okay.
Is the funny thing.
Alright, let's see. Does it work anyway?
Yeah, they're so close it's hard to hold it.
Alright, well, it's kind of a bummer. The bearings were wore out in the other one, and so you need parts and everything, and it was kind of an inexpensive scooter, so I'm sure it probably costs more to fix it than to get another one. But at least he's able to use his old one for a little while, or he may need to switch over to skateboard. Alright, another quick change here. Matt is riding his X Games scooter again now.
Yeah, because Dad had the idea if we take the top bearings out, it's going to be good. I mean,
top bearings were all loose in there and grinding and everything, so it doesn't have top bearings up here, but down here it's got the bearings in, so these are probably more important because all the weight's going down there, but obviously it's not going to last so long without any bearings in there, but it at least works now. And you don't have the bearings loose and grinding all inside there. Sounds a lot more solid too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. That's so fun to jump like that. Let's see if I can do my classic trick. Well, that's fun.
At least we have a scooter to ride for now. Now I guess we'll just check out the moped and see if that thing starts, works, does anything. Lights are on when you turn the key on, so here we go. It works. Look at there. Got a moped too. Matt's over there doing an interview for his video, but I think we almost killed him out in the garage out there. We both were dripping sweat, and I don't think he had any water today. And so he was going to ride his bike back here to get a drink, which is probably at least an eighth of a mile to a quarter of a mile to where our garage is. And he came back and ended up dumping his bike because he said he couldn't see or hear. And then he was gray and white, just pale. How you feeling, Matt?
Way better. I can talk actually instead of just raspy. I don't even know what that sounded like. And
you're on your second glass of water.
Yeah. And before I was like, and I and I can hear better now. Like before, it just was all fuzzy, like I was underwater, and I couldn't barely see. It was like just darkening my vision. It was horrible.
Got a fan on him now. Got a wet towel on him. Got some water for him, and we got the AC going. So does that all feel good?
Yeah, getting cold now.
After I sent him to go ahead and go on his bike and come home to get a drink, all of a sudden I hear this faint, "Dad!" And I would go around the corner, I look, and he's down on the ground on his bike. So, little tense situation today, but thankfully he's getting his color back and he's looking like he's doing better now.
And of course, Dad's classic. Once first sees me, "What happened?" And so I kind of was like, I can barely talk. I was really hot and just like wobbly. My legs were all wobbly and I kind of wasn't really thinking straight.
I didn't know about the wobbly legs. I thought you just were really thirsty. I wouldn't have sent you on the bike if I knew your legs were wobbly.
Well, they weren't that bad before, originally, but once I got in the heat and stuff, I kind of originally knew that I wouldn't be able to make it back, but I knew I had to try.
Well, glad to see you coming back, dude. Well, that was really scary, and thank the Lord that he didn't pass out and crash somewhere halfway back, that he was able to come back where I could hear him calling me. Whew! And thankfully he's looking like he's feeling better now, too. Just gonna put things back in the garage here, get things put away, and I gotta give the moped a try to see if that thing's gonna work. Tires need to be pumped up. All right, let's try this again. Not much power. Looks like I'm gonna need to charge this thing up more. All right, I believe I'm gonna save the moped for another day. We got Matt a scooter to ride, so that's a good thing. That's something we've needed to do. But the moped's just gonna have to wait. I've got other things to do today. So dude, what do you think we learned from our little day today at the garage? Did we learn some things?
Yeah, to not go out in the heat of 102 degree, actually Mom found out 106 degree weather for 2.5 hours with no water. That's probably a dumb idea.
And you didn't have any, yeah, we just kept working and trying to get more done.
Yeah.
Dripping sweat. But, so do you feel like we learned something about scooters though?
Oh yeah. Definitely learned that, you need to grease those things up.
Learned about tools we need and all the different parts, and yeah, like you said, parts that need to be greased and that you need to keep it tightened up.
And that we need to have
like
and that we need to have 2 Allen wrenches.
Yeah, those kind with the handles on them would be kind of good for that, like they had on the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we learned a lot, so now we know what scooters are made up of. We know what needs to be done to fix them, and we know we need some other, at least one other tool, one other Allen wrench.
I think I only had like a little bit of water at breakfast. It tasted
And that
good.
was good that you came back, because I probably would have just kept working out in the garage, and I probably would have passed out there too.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have known that I had passed out like on the way home probably.
So Mom would be sitting here at 9 o'clock at night and wondering where we were.
Yeah, we're both passed out in different parts of the complex.
Oreo stayed in the air conditioning though, huh Oreo?
Yeah, Oreo's a smart one.